Right, again, there we go. So the left-hand one in, I've got the circle around your head. That blue line now is going to represent basically where your shoulders get to. You'll see your head now as you go back comes out the circle. You're flattening things off with the shoulders, and you can see at the top of your backswing there now. That basically goes across your shoulder, maybe a little high, but that's basically your shoulder alignment, okay? And because of that, when you try to let your arms drop, you're not going to reach the golf ball, so you kind of force yourself to sort of come over the top. That club, as you can see, coming down a little bit steeper than we want. Then from here, you try to swing from the inside by kind of doing this, and the ball then goes out to the right, okay? Because you just want to try and snap hook it, and you're trying to swing from the inside, ball goes out to the right there, you try and tuck your arms in, and he's gone off to the right. So this one on the right was more your kind of drill, that steepness there, yeah? So there's a golf ball roughly out of picture shot there, I don't know if you can quite see it.
Oh, look at that angle.
Yeah? Now you said this is how Rory does it. Does Rory do that? No. You might feel that's what he does, but he doesn't do that at all, yeah? He keeps it, exactly, yeah? So you got to make sure when you go, mate, see the ball there, you can see it go. So as you swing back, there, that's probably, that's not too bad there, but don't go more, yeah? Because if you try and go more, you're not going to get it. But now the way through, as we said, you're going to point the stick to there. Now you sort of came through, didn't quite go through. There you go. I think you move through a bit more on the way through. No, you don't. There you go. So that's kind of where your stick is pointed, which is pretty good. Yeah, yeah, exactly. To be fair, for a first time, I was just basically pointing on what to do. That was a decent effort, in fairness. Yeah. So this compared to now when you do the club in your hand, there's your shoulders. I would say they're not quite on a steep enough angle yet, which is why your arm looks a bit left. We took your top half there from here and just went and tilted. That would then be in a better position, okay? And then through the ball as we come back down now, you're going to feel that right shoulder, as we say, this is going to be staying back, coming down and under, the same way you would do hit a tennis ball, sort of topspin lob or a skim pebble kind of position. All that kind of stuff we've talked about in the past, where you're swinging the golf club back down. It's a post-impact club now lining up closer to your forearm. It's not quite there yet, but we're going to work on that. Coming back in the golf ball, reasonable strike, and then post-impact here, you can see your shoulders are probably levelled off, yeah, with the same, they need to be a little bit on that steeper side, which is an indication of somebody's gone here, and then you've gone a bit that way, a bit too much, rather than here and that way, okay? Yeah. So you're going to go from 40, 41, 42 to slightly steeper on the way down, okay? That is the practice. The backswing, though, I think you can do that fairly capably because hey, you can make that move quite well, can't you? It's something you can practice and doing that, okay? It's in the transition from here back into the golf ball. And when you finish, try to finish with a club just about here somewhere. Don't have to go too far, because what I think it'll also showcase to you is when you swing a club, your arms are here, yeah? This shoulder, as you can see, is going down and under in that fashion, yeah? Kind of the McIlroy pose we see, not this tucked up position. The only way you can get into that position is if your body works better on the way back. But I think in your attempt to try to get the club to work more around you, you basically just flatten your shoulders, and then you can see your shoulders going up, can't you? Yeah? Your head sort of rising up and your spine angle changing. So as you're swinging the club, it's kind of this way, as opposed to getting that a bit steeper. And I would suggest, when you're at home, get set to a golf ball, put that a yard away, and then just put a stick on your shoulder, and then film it down the line and send it across and say, how's it looking? I'll just go, yeah, or I'll go, oh, hang on, something different, yeah. Whatever it may be. Probably more like to say good, because it's going to be good, I know it will be. Okay, and you can practice that angle until that becomes what you do, yeah? And you say your lower half is working differently, yeah? Your lower half now is kind of doing this a bit more, not this kind of over the top. Yeah. If you find you fall forward with your balance, as you do with a couple of shots, you've gone back nicely on a tilt, but then you've gone, whee, and gone over the top, yeah? Just practicing that movement from here, getting that to work a bit steeper, and as you come back into it, you're that way, okay? Just going to give you a lot more space for your arms to swing, as opposed to coming that way and your arms trying to... That's always that tucked up position we're trying to sort of get out of your game long term, okay, mate? Yeah. Right, let's have a couple more and see if we can get that sort of position we're looking for.